Hi, I'm Richard Butler.
And I'm Dale Baskin from DPReview.
And we're here at the launch of the Sony A9 III.
And we're going to tell you what we think are the 5 key points you need to know about this camera.
Let's have at it. Point 1, and this is the big one. The A9 III is the first camera we've seen to have a global shutter sensor. This means it reads out all of its pixels simultaneously and doesn't need a mechanical shutter. This has a number of benefits. It means you can flash sync at any speed. You never have to worry about banding, no matter how quick the LEDs are strobing. And it means you're never going to see any rolling shutter distortion. That's especially useful if you're shooting video. And furthermore,
Richard, just means 5 quick points.
Fair enough.
Point number 2. The A9 III has a pre-buffer function similar to other cameras we've seen. Essentially, as soon as you press the shutter button or the AF on button halfway, it begins capturing images, and as soon as you fully depress one of those buttons, the camera records images for up to 1 second before the initial exposure, or if you're really confident, as short a time as 1/200th of a second. Number 3, the camera now has what's called a speed boost function. Essentially, it allows you to accelerate your burst rate on a moment's notice if the action gets really fast and you want to make sure to capture more frames than your camera is set to. For example, you might have your camera set to 30 frames per second burst, but if there's a critical moment in sports, you can press that C5 button and your camera can jump to up to 120 frames per second to capture that critical moment. Number 4 has to do with video. The camera can shoot 4K 60p, oversampled from 6K, or up to 120p. It does this without any kind of distortion at all. It's a global shutter, so there's no rolling shutter issues. The camera also has a couple of things that were missing from previous A9 models. S-Log3 gamma profile, as well as Sony's S-Cinetone profile.
Okay, Dale, I think I've got this. Okay, point 5. Actually, point 5 has nothing to do with technology. It's all about the ergonomics. Sony's been improving its ergonomics generation on generation, but this seems like a really major improvement. The hand grips change shape, and it puts your finger directly on the shutter button, and there's now raised custom buttons behind it. We've been shooting with big lenses all afternoon, and it's been surprisingly comfortable. Well, I think that just about covers it. That's all we have for today from the, I guess, global launch of the A9 III.
Cha-ching. If you want more, come on and visit us at dpreview.com.